Hello everybody. Happy Monday. Sorry, this is not my usual day whatsoever. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to your week. My name is Sarah. I'm the health and fitness specialist in McLean, Virginia, and today I'm going to lead you through a Tabata HIIT workout. As you can see, I'm covering for Jess today. Jess is in the office and I am working from home, so we just kind of flopped and I'm covering her class today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna be needing a medium challenging weight here for your workout today. It's gonna be used for 3 out of the 4 exercises. So I would recommend having a variety of weights in case it's too heavy for one of them or too light and you want to challenge for the other one. I just have one today, but if you want to have more than one, then feel free. You're going to need an open space on the floor or mat. I hope you can see mine. You might not be able to. We're just going to angle you down just a little bit. Okay, hopefully you can see it a little better. So let's get started. I feel like I sacrifice either my face or my legs. So we're just going to start with a nice big forward fold. So we're going to walk the feet out nice and wide here. I'm going to hold my elbows here and I'm going to hinge at the hips to open up here, let the head hang nice and heavy. This is also called a pancake fold, whatever it is that you would like to prefer to call this. You can release the hands and press through the fingers to reach towards the floor to open up your upper back a little bit. You can rotate back and forth, opening up the low back, focusing on one hamstring over the other. And then 3, 2, 1, nice big come up here. We're going to rotate the heels to face out. The toes are facing out over the heels now, and we're just going to do 10 slow sumo squats. So we're just going to sink right here, open up the hips, and press back up. Getting the lower body nice and warm. Two more here. Awesome. And last one, relax. Okay. Let's work on the upper body just a little bit. Again, I really don't know if you can see me. So we're gonna sneak you back just a little bit and hopefully that fixes the problem. I don't think so. Okay, so we're gonna come to a half kneeling position here. Arms are going to be out in front of us. We're going to open here. And then instead of closing like this, we're going to actually come up and over. Okay, so opening up, coming up and over. Okay? I just messed up. Last one on this side, and then switch which knees are down, and then we're going to open and come up and over. And last one here. Awesome. Alright, warm up is over. So if you need any additional stretches, or anything of that nature, feel free to take a little bit of extra time here to get yourself all situated and ready to go. So what we're going to do today is we have 4 exercises. We're going to go 1 exercise at a time, repeat that exercise 4 times, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and then we are going to do 4 rounds of that 1 exercise, and then we'll move on. Sound good? So, I'm gonna grab my list here. So, the first exercise that we have, this is bothering me, is an around the world. Oh my goodness, I can't stand not being able to see my head. Okay. First up is going to be an around the world reverse lunge. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this weight, we're going to hold it horizontally in our hands. We're going to start on one hip, take the weight up and over the head, and as we come to this other hip, we're going to take a nice step back here, and then we're going to go up, over, back, step. Okay? Come back in, over, step, up, over, step. Okay? So that's what we're going to do for the first round, and as we go into further rounds, we're going to increase the depth of that reverse lunge, okay? So we're going for 40 seconds of work, starting in 3, 2, 1. So start on one hip, extend up, over behind the head, opposite hip. Nice big extension here, come back, and then other way. Extending nice and long back. Nice turn of the torso, and then extend. Awesome. You guys are doing great. We'll work up to an increase in depth on this last one. All right, go ahead and relax. All right, we have 20 seconds of rest coming up. And then after our rest, we're going to work on extending back into a light lunge and moving from there. Sound good? In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Starting on one hip, nice torso turn. To go up above. And then nice small lunge here. Good to go the other way. Nice reverse lunge. Nice and slow here. Woo. If you're having difficulty balancing with this, like I am, we'll do one more here and then relax. 20 seconds coming right up. If you're having trouble balancing, see if you can't pick a nice spot on the wall in front of you or on the floor in front of you, and limit the head turn when you rotate here. Keep a nice eye on one stationary spot as you come through, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Start with the around the world, and reverse. And whoop, reverse. Balance is difficult today. Nice, slow work around on this around the world here. Get a nice extension on the abdomen here. And last one, relax. All right, 20 seconds, and then we're heading into our last round of this exercise. About 10 seconds left. If you need a sip of water, grab one really quickly, and we're gonna get going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Doing great here. Continue to increase the depth of this split squat here for this last one, and relax. All right, let's take a good little break as I explain this next exercise. Okay, so next move, we don't need our weight, but we're going to start in a tabletop position here on all fours. Shoulders are placed directly over our palms here. I'm gonna make sure that my watch doesn't decide to call Siri on me. So palms directly under our shoulders here. We're gonna tuck the pelvis under to engage the core. We're not going to dip through the shoulders here, drop the head, anything of that nature. We're not going to overextend through the back here. We're going to keep the pelvis nice and tucked, core engaged, and we're going to lift up off of the mat, only a couple inches here. Hold for 1, 2, transfer to a down dog for 1, 2, back down to this bear hold, 1, 2, up to this downward dog, okay? You can hold for whichever position feels most comfortable for you. You can hold that for a little bit longer than the other if it's starting to get super strenuous or anything of that nature. This is your workout. You can take it at your pace. I'm realizing that you probably can't even see me right now. I'm very whitewashed with this window behind me. But we gotta make it work. So let's get started with that. 40 seconds of work, take it at your pace, whichever feels most comfortable for you. You can also rest the knees down. You can also come to rest the quads before you come back up. 1, 2, 1, 2. You can come down, rest, and then go up into round 2. Whatever feels best for you, but we're gonna go for round number 1 in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna start by placing my knees back down after each one. If you need to stretch the feet or let them relax, you can always do that as well. And go ahead and relax. All right, we have 20 seconds. Where'd it go? Take this time to let the feet relax, let the quads relax. Whatever you feel most comfortable doing. Let the wrists relax, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. All right, that's round 2 done. We are halfway through. If you need a sip of water, take advantage of this 20-second break. We have 2 more rounds of this exercise coming right up. In 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. If you've been resting in between, try to challenge yourself to see how many you can do in a row. Don't forget to breathe. You can take this nice and slow here. Deep breaths. We're headed in the last few seconds of round number 3, and relax. Awesome job, you guys. We are killing this workout today. Alrighty. We got about 10 seconds left, and we're going to head into our last round. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get all set up. And up. Again, if you need to rest, feel free to do so. If you need to come all the way off and then back in, whatever feels good for you. And relax. All right, we're gonna take a minute, come up to standing. Believe me when I tell you, that's the worst of it. The worst one's out of the way. Okay, so next one we're gonna need our weight for. We're gonna hold the weight nice and horizontally, like we've done earlier today. We're gonna hold it kind of like in a goblet hold, so up by our chest. The head of the weight is in either hand. And we're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna drop into a squat, stand, press overhead. I don't know if you can see me. This one I'm gonna tilt this back up because being almost 6 foot tall is kind of hard to stream with. Okay, so we're going to squat, press, tricep extension, return. Squat, press, tricep extension, return. Okay, so 4 rounds, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So we're sending the hips back into a nice squat here, pressing up overhead, into a skull crusher tricep extension, back to the chest, squat, up, press. Making sure that we are reaching the hips back on this squat here. We're keeping nice mobility, nice form. Getting a little bit of shoulder movement going on here. Really squeezing the triceps at the top. And relax. All right, 20 seconds coming right up. Here we go. We have 10. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, rack, squat, press, triceps, relax. Now, if you want to add something extra in here, when you come back overhead, you can do a side tap, back into the squat, press, side tap, down, squat, press, side tap, down. That's if you want the added stuff. And relax. All right, that's round 2. Done skidoodles. Got about 15 seconds here. We are doing great. 3, 2, 1. Here we go for round 3. Squat, press, tricep extend. You can opt for this side bend if you'd like. Again, totally optional. It's only if you want a little extra challenge here. Make sure that we are taking very deep breaths here. As we come to the end of round 3, and relax. All right, 20 seconds of rest here, and then we are going to head into round 4 of this exercise, and then we'll hit our last exercise and get a nice good stretch in. And here we go. Rack it up. 40 seconds starting now. Keep deep breathing, slow and controlled on the motions here. Press, relax, squat. Again, added challenge, it's going to be adding in that side lunge. All right, go ahead and relax. I'm gonna turn this back down just a little so that we can see the mat again. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, great. All right, so we are going to lay on our mat here, on our backs. Legs are going to be extended nice and long here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to rest the weight over our head. We're going to do a lat pullover into sit-ups. So we're going to have the weight travel over our chest. We're going to sit up, press the weight overhead, and then slowly come back down to extend over the head, okay? First motion is the pullover to over the chest. Then we're sitting up, nice and straight-legged here. Slow back down and rest. If you need some assistance, you can bend the legs to come here, but that is totally up to you and your workout, okay? So 4 rounds, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Extend nice and long. Take this nice and slow. Using good postural control on our way up and our way back Now, if you're using a heavier weight, you might get a few less reps in here than somebody who's using a lighter weight. So just do what your body can handle. No right or wrong number here. Go ahead and relax. All right, rest the weight overhead. 20 seconds starting now. Got 15 left. Three, two, one. Here we go. Grab that weight up over the chest. Nice and slow. Press, sit up on our sit bones and slow back down. Nice deep breaths here. Muscular control. Again, feel free to bend the knees if needed. And relax. All right, you guys, 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and return back down, weight overhead. Get some nice deep breaths here. Let the core relax for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Extend over the head and up. If you want an additional challenge here, you can raise the legs to come into a V-sit and then return down like this. But I feel like this is challenge enough. Just using our postural control here to move an external load into a tall sitting position. And relax. I think we have one more round of that. I think so. Yeah, I think we did 3. So we have one more. All right. 20 seconds of rest, and then we are done with the workout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last one here. Nice and tall. Nice deep breaths here as we hit our last few seconds. And last one. Go ahead and relax. All right, you guys. Let's get a nice good stretch in real quick. We're going to end up on our hands and knees here. We're going to align ourselves into a, oh my god, my shirt got all kind of twisted, into a half kneeling position. We're just going to open up our quads and our hamstrings first. So let's walk the front foot out a little bit, drop the hip down towards the floor, press this knee over this front toe. In 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to reach back, sending the hips back towards the rear foot, stretching the hamstring, stretching a little bit of the shin here. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Switch legs here. Same thing, let's drive that knee over the front toe, dropping the hips down towards our mat here. Three, 2, 1. Same thing, nice hinge at the hip here, opening up our hamstrings. For 3, 2, 1. All right, relax. Let's open up our back slightly, walk our knees nice and wide, bring the feet together, walk the hands nice and far out in front of us, drop into a nice child's pose here. And relax. Walk the knees back together and slowly drop the hips to the mat, opening up the abdomen here. You can rotate the neck a little bit to get a little bit of a stretch across the front into our pecs. For 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, you guys, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Jess will be back on her normal schedule starting later this week. And I will see you guys again tomorrow for a midday movement session. I hope you have a fantastic Monday and a great start to the week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.